The next feature we will add will be the threaded holes that are on this surface. And those threaded holes have a diameter of 0.25. Those holes will be created on this surface of the part. So we will use center points in order to locate the centers for each of these holes. So you go to Create Sketch and select the surface. If your part orients facing that surface, you may need to select the corner of the view cube in order to reposition it. You can go to Create Point, and we will create 2 points on the surface that will represent the center of the holes. To constrain or to define this sketch, we will use some 2D constraints, and we will start with the horizontal constraint, and that will select this center point and this one to make sure they are horizontally defined in relationship to each other. We'll go back to the drawing, and you can see on the drawing that it says that the hole is 0.625 from this edge. So we'll put in a dimension from the edge of the base feature to the center of the hole, and we'll click to position it and type in 0.625 and press enter. The distance between the two center points will be 1.5. So we'll create another dimension and select the center point here and this one. Place the dimension and type in 1.5 and press enter. The vertical position will be 1, and that vertical position will reference this bottom surface here up to the center point. So we will create another dimension from this edge to the center of the, or to the center point. That will be 1. So after you have defined the sketch, we will select Finish Sketch. And we will create the hole by going to the hole command. In the dialog box, we will select the center points. Since this is a threaded hole, We know that this is a threaded hole from the information provided, which is right here. So there are 20 threads per inch, and this type of thread is a UNC thread. The diameter of the hole is 0.25. So to make this a threaded hole, we will need to select the hole tap type, which is right here. So we will need to select the one that says tapped, which is this one. That will allow us to create threads. And so if we look in the dialog box, the size, we need to select 0.25. The designation is 1/4 20 UNC. The class is 2B. So when it comes to threads, the B indicates internal threads. So B stands for internal threads. A would stand for external threads. The other piece of information that we would need to know is the depth of the hole, which according to the drawing is going to be 0.625. So in the dialog box, this value here represents the depth. And so here we will type in 0.625. And then you will select OK.